Good morning, dear friends. Today, uh, I would like to start a new playlist related to Cryoparametrics 7. So, as all of you know, each software has got its own advantages and disadvantages. So, I thought of explaining the the basic steps and procedures for an engineering student to learn this software. So in this series of playlist, you will learn how to draw things properly with proper dimensioning and create real objects. So my emphasis will be to provide proper dimensions and constraints. Let us start with the first exercise. So my the teaching and learning will take place in such a way that first we will learn how to make sketch fully constrained. That means how to give the dimensions, how to make a sketch to the required size by providing proper dimensional constraints and geometrical constraints. So constraints is the tools available in different high-end softwares to restrict or to make the shape proper. So let us start with an example. So we are going to learn how to draw this particular sketch properly using the software first. So during that time you will learn how to start a new file, how to select a proper plane for making the sketch, all these things. So let us start. So I have already opened the Cryoparametrics software. You can click on new. Then you can give a name here. So let us give the first name sketch 01. So first of all, we are not going into the part environment. So what we will do is we will go to the sketch environment, right? So we'll select the sketch. So the advantage is that as a beginner, how he starts learning a language. So we are not going to write any stories, essays, or novels like that. We are just going to learn the alphabets. So similar way, sketch is our first step. So you will not be forced to any other commands. So we will be just going into the sketch environment where you will get a board for practicing all these sketches. You can give OK. You will enter into a new environment like this. So here, first of all, you can set a coordinate system, because otherwise you don't know where is the 0, 0 of this plate or any origin point, you don't know. So what we are going to do is we are going to fix a coordinate system here. You can select the coordinate system from here and place it anywhere. Okay. Then press a middle button. Mouse, you have 3-button mouse. In that the scrolling, the middle button, that is called press middle button. So that is the easy way to exit from the command. So you just press a middle button so that you will exit from it. Now I want to lock this in position. You select this, then you can click the lock button, toggle lock, okay, so that it is locked in position. Again you can select this, press to. So what will happen if you didn't lock this? So you can see this is moving here and there, but this line I have locked. So if I try to move up and down, it is not moving. So similarly you select this and press the lock button, toggle button. Now you can see that the origin is fixed, it cannot move anywhere. Okay, so this is the first step. Now we have the origin fixed, that is if you consider this as a graph paper, so this is the 0, 0 point, the intersection of these two lines is the 0, 0 point. Now we can start sketching this particular drawing. So directly you can make the shape and give all the dimensions, or you can do one by one as a beginner. So I would like to explain by drawing a single line, and then you are going to define all the dimensions. So let us draw a line of 50 mm length first for understanding. So select the line command, you can click the origin point, then you can see on the right hand side there is a blue circle with a vertical line symbol. That means the line is in vertical condition. So if I drag little bit on the right side, that symbol is disappearing. Okay, so you can directly give the constraint by just allowing it to go into the vertical condition. Now you can click left button. So on the mouse button you can just click, then again press a middle button so that you can exit from there. Now you can see there is a 90 degrees the value as well as 5.3 symbol. So what I am going to do is I am going to fix this in horizontal position as well. So I can select this and click this horizontal button so that this particular coordinate system also in horizontal position. Now I want to maintain this as 50 mm. So how can I do that? So you can double click, then now you can see that the entire dimension got selected. Now you can enter the value 50, then press enter. So now you can see that the 50 mm dimension I have maintained, but the thing is that it is not locked. So if I drag this here, you can see it is moving again up or down. So it is not the right way, right? So what I am going to do is I am going to file, then options, and go to sketcher. You can see here lock modified dimensions or lock user defined dimensions. So what I am going to do is I am going to give a check mark on this, then so I am going to do this setting only for the time being, or you can do this lock user defined dimension so that automatically both will get corrected. Then you can give OK. Then it will ask for some saving, you want to save the configuration file or not. So I will give yes, then let it be there in the documents, it is there config.pro, then OK. So now if I modify again, 50, now you can see that it is locked, the color of the 50, the value of dimension also in a different color. Now if I try to move up or down, it won't move. So this is the advantage. If you want to move forcefully, you can select this, then you can click on the toggle lock button. Now it is possible for you to move again, right? So now again right click, double click, then press enter. Now you can see that it is locked. You can try this. Okay. Now let us see what is the next. Now I got already the reference 50 mm value. Then I am going to draw the outer lines to close the sketch. Now I am not bothered about other values because already I got the reference, this 50 mm dimension. Now if I draw approximately this shape, my shape will not change after if I modify any dimensions. So this is one method, right? So go to line. So like this, draw a line, then end here. Just roughly you can make the sketch. Okay, let us draw like this. See, when I click here, you can see the other line is highlighted in green color. It shows that meaning of that is this both the line, just whatever the line I am drawing and the perpendicular line which is shown in green color will automatically become equal length. So I don't want that. So I don't want that. I want only the horizontal constraint line symbol. Now I can make like this. Okay. Now I closed the sketch. Okay. Now you can see that this once the sketch is closed, the entire the profile. So whatever the closed sketch we have drawn, it is shown in gray color. So the indication is that the sketch is proper. So we have a setting here. You can see here two kind of settings. If I click here, it will disappear. So here this shows if my sketch is properly closed, then I will get a the whatever the pink color background, and here this is overlapping geometry, highlight open ends. So sorry, highlight open ends, where if the sketch is opened, it will show by some kind of indication. Now you can see that all these lines are horizontal or vertical, but this line is not horizontal. So what I will do, I will select this line and select the horizontal button, so that automatically it will also become horizontal. Okay, so by doing this exercise, you have learned how to give horizontal and vertical constraint and dimensional constraints, dimensions. So what is this value? You can go and see here. This is 10, this is 60, and this is 70. Let us give all the values. So this is 10, and now let us say you want to add a new dimension which is not available here. See, I want to add 60 and 70. So how to do that? So go to dimension here, dimension, then select the left edge, then select the required line next, then bring the cursor down. So the cursor down, then press a middle button. So now you can see a new dimension has appeared, that is 53.05. So I want it to change to 60 mm. Again same procedure, I want to add 70. So how can I do that? So again select one of the edge here and the required edge, then press bring the cursor down, press a middle button, and you add the value 70, enter. Now you can see that Okay, again to exit from that dimension tool, you can press middle button. Now you can see that this line, particular line, is not aligned with this line. So for that, you can see that here coincident is available, and one more. Okay, let us go for coincident. Okay, coincident. Say I want this point to be coincident on this line. So you go and select the coincident. Okay, so my intention is to make this line and this point on a single line, so that because this particular edge is locked, this line is moving here and there. So what I can do is I can select the point. You can see the properly when I bring the cursor here, it is showing endpoint 0 line. Okay, that indication you can select, then you click the line. Now you can see that this line has come little bit down and it is aligned. You can see there is one more indication here. It shows that this line is coincident on this point. Normally another one more option sometime you may get is collinear. That means this line and this line I want to make it collinear. So I think that option is not available now. Let me check later. So if I do that now, I will lose the continuity. So now let us see other dimensions. So what is this? Is 10 again. So if you want to give equal, that can be done, but whenever you give the dimensions for any particular sketch, you have to try to give the dimensions how it is given in your drawing. That is very, very important. So you should not do any other extra calculation to find out the dimensions. So it is better to give the dimension how it is given in your drawing. So here there is 10 and there is a 30. So let us add those dimensions. So let us go to dimension. Oh, sorry, it is already available here. So you can double click and enter 10. And this is 30. It is given. Now what is this value? From the drawing, it is 40. You can see here this it is 40. So add those value as well. This is 40. Okay. Now you can see that the outer sketch is completely defined with all the dimensions and geometrical constraints. There is no other extra dimensions and there is no other extra angles. So it shows that the sketch is constrained. Constrained means it cannot move anywhere. And with the given dimensions, the sketch is complete. Now we have to add 2 more circles to complete the sketch. So let us see these 2 circles. It is given diet and 2 holes and dimensions are given. So let us do that. So go to circle here. You can see the circle. First we have used this line command. Now we are going to use the circle command. Circle, you will get different options here. So I am going to use the first option, center and point. So you can click here, draw a circle, and you can see when I drag from this center point, it is automatically showing a dotted line. It shows both the center point will align on a horizontal line. Okay. Now if I bring the circle to some point, you can see there is a equal constraint and the other circle is highlighted. It shows both circle are of equal diameter. Actually I want that. So I will click here. Now you can see that here there is a equal constraint and the other dimensions all are appearing, and automatically the center to center it is also aligned horizontally. Now let us give the value here. So what is the diameter of the circle? It is 10 2 holes. So let us edit this 9.21 to 10. Enter. Now we have to add the remaining dimensions. So here where it is from here to here it is 30. So let us add those dimensions. Go here, dimension, select this line, press the center point and press a middle button and enter the value 30. So now you can see both the circle are moving. So I press the middle button to exit from the command. So now, and arranging the dimension proper way also very important. Okay. So by doing this, see, if anybody is checking the drawing at a later time, it will be very easy for them to understand. So what is this dimension now? This is 20 and from here 45. So let us add the other dimension as well. Now it is showing 29. I don't want that. So from here, this edge to this circle, so I want this 45 and press middle button. Then this is 20, I think, 20, enter. So now you can see that. Please check all the dimensions are defined or not. Check for correctness. 20, 40, 45, 30, 50, 30, 10, 10, 60, 70. Die 10 2 holes. So everything is completed. Now you can save your work. Save. So now automatically it is going to some other location. So I want to okay, let it be. So actually you need to make a proper working directory first. So you can give a you can just click OK and save it. So I'm not going to do that. So this is our first exercise. Hope you understood some of the basic sketch concepts and proper way of making a fully defined sketch with full dimensions. Thank you. We will meet with the next exercise. That is, we will complete this particular exercise in a proper way. So thank you.